You're not aligned with your energy because you're not taking up space boldly and unapologetically in your own life. Hello, soul friends. As we welcome July, it's the perfect time to embrace your inner light, nurture your soul, and shine with unapologetic confidence. This month encourages you to step fully into your authenticity while honoring your emotional truth. So, what we're going to do for the month of July, we're going to be taking up space, meaning we're going to own our energy, own our presence and truth, and boldly show up in the world even when it feels uncomfortable. July, with its radiant sun and deep emotional undercurrents, call you to shine from within and lead from the heart. And here's how we're going to take up space: spiritually, energetically, mentally, emotionally, and physically in July. So, July, guys, is ruled by the sun at its peak, symbolizing confidence, warmth, and bold presence, right? We're going to affirm I am worthy of being seen, heard, and honored. We're going to wear the bold colors. We're going to stand tall. We're going to speak with intentions, and we're going to let our outer expression reflect our inner light. We're going to work on our solar plex chakra, which is located right below the heart chakra, right? This chakra is the center of your personal power. We're going to be using the crystals, citrine, and sunstones for the rituals for July, okay? We're going to claim our emotional space, right? We're going to take back our emotional space. So with the Cancer in Leo bridge, encourage you to honor your feeling while showing up for your heart-centered strength. We're going to allow our emotions to be valid. We're not going to shrink, all right? We're not going to shrink to keep others comfortable. And we're going to practice setting healthy boundaries. We're going to express our need clearly and calmly, right? And then also, we're going to affirm my emotions matter. I give myself permission to feel, heal, and stand out, right? And then we're going to create without apology, right? We're not going to be apologizing, right, for our creativity. So, with that being said, Leo season starts July 22nd, right? And that activates your creativity, your passion, and courage. We're going to start with projects. We're going to launch ideas. Okay. We're going to share our stories online. We're going to dance in our living room like nobody else is watching. We're going to be free. And then we're going to affirm I am a divine creator. My expression is sacred. Okay. We're also going to be speaking with boldness, right? Guys, remember your voice carries vibration and your truth is meant to be spoken. So we're going to have conversations about avoiding being too much. Okay. We're going to challenge ourselves. We're going to say things like what we need, like we're going to say it, what we need, and then we're going to express our boundaries, our firm boundaries. We're also going to affirm my voice is powerful. I speak with love and confidence. And then we're going to start towards the end of the month of July. We're going to be entering that Leo territory, right? And when Leo comes in, she's got this big queen energy, main character energy, right? And Leo's radiant, right? They're radiant, they shine, they stand out, they're bold, right? We're going to celebrate without feeling guilty. Right, we're going to do things that make us feel magnetic. We're going to try different like hairstyles, wear things that make us feel confident, and we're going to take up space. Okay, we're going to take up physical space, and then we're going to affirm I take up space simply by being me, and that is good enough. Okay, and then again, when you feel led, you want to make sure you light a candle, You can do a candle daily or just when you feel led. Like really tap in and listen to your spirit, okay? And when we light the candle, we're going to claim our day. We're going to light a candle and set the intentions and claim our day, right? If you feel led, you can pull a card if you have cards, right? I will be pulling cards throughout the month, so you can come back here if you want to see card pull, right? And you want to share your gifts, whether you are a teacher, a coach, a storyteller, an artist, a writer, whatever you are. If you practice Reiki, you want to share your gift, okay? And you want to lead others through your gifts and your light. All right? So don't forget, throughout the month of July, you may want to set aside a day for your, your ritual, right? And basically, you can choose the new moon, the full moon. I know certain people have certain days that they do certain things, and that's great, right? But you can choose the new moon, the full moon, or any day that you want to reclaim your energy, right? Whatever you feel led, like really tap in. It doesn't have to be like, oh, a certain way, right? If you want to do it on a new moon or full moon, or like some people have certain days of the week where they do your rituals, do that. Listen to what your spirit is telling you. But when you do that, you want to use a candle. Use a yellow candle, a gold candle, or a white candle. If you don't have yellow, gold, get a white candle, right? And that's going to represent your solar plex in power, right? And then you want to grab your crystal, your citrine or sunstone crystal, and make sure you have your journal, your pen, and whatever, your water, right? Because I like to journal. I like to sip tea or drink water while I'm journaling. Make sure you have your essential oils. I love essential oils. If you need some essential oils, just let me know. I have a third party. I have a vendor that I really love because they source their oils very clean and then third party and verified and checked and inspected. But I do have a company. If you're interested, just let me know in the comments below if you need essential oils. But grab your lemon, your orange, or your frankincense, right? Use your oils, and if you have a diffuser, diffuse those oils, right? And then also grab a handheld mirror, because you're going to do mirror work, right? Or some type of reflective surface where you can do your mirror work, right? During the ritual, you always want to kind of ground yourself deep, do some deep breathing, right? Close your eyes, right? And if you're outside, go outside and do the grounding work. Take your shoes off and ground yourself in the grass or earth, whatever, Then you want to place your hand over your heart or your belly, right? Right below your heart, if you're going to do below your heart, which is your solar plex. And then I want you to visualize golden light filling your body with warm sunshine. So visualize that, right? And just say, I am safe to take up space. I am grounded in my power. I'm connected to divine truth. I'm going to say that again. I love that. I am safe to take up space. I'm grounded in my power and I'm connected to divine truth. Next, you want to activate your solar plexus. So like I said, you can go outside. You can stand in the barefoot in the grass or earth, right? Or you can be just sitting down with your feet flat on the floor, right? And then you want to speak the following affirmations. And if you can, if you have a reflective mirror or handheld mirror, some type of mirror, say these affirmations. I am here on purpose. I expand with confidence and grace. My presence is powerful. I no longer shrink, I rise. And all the while you're speaking your affirmation, you just want to visualize your solar plex, right, with a golden light, radiating outwards or all around you. Then you want to grab your journal, right? Because you want to write freely from the heart. Okay, so grab your journal and a pen, your tea or water. And here's the first journal prompt. Where in my life have I been shrinking to stay comfortable? Second prompt, what part of me wants to be fully seen this season? Three, how can I take up more space in my relationship, work, or spiritual practice? And four, what does my authentic self want to express in July? And here's an example, right, guys? You really want to, pause and really kind of think about these prompts. But here's an example of a journal prompt. This July, I give myself permission to fully show up as me. I take up space because I'm worthy. I am ready. You really want to kind of tap and get quiet and see what spirit comes up for you. What comes up for you, right? And then I'm just going to give you some sacred actions that I want you to take for the month. You can do these actions throughout the month, daily, weekly, whatever it is that you want to do, right? So here's one of the first actions. I want you to speak your truth in a conversation you've been avoiding. All right. Second action, share your work or wisdom online. You can be in a chat, Facebook group, what have you. Just share your work and your wisdom. I want you to wear something that makes you feel powerful. So, throughout the month, wear stuff that makes you feel powerful, confident. And then I want you to take a space physically. I want you to dance. I want you to stretch. I want you to walk, whatever it is. And then last, I want you to host a workshop or healing or a live session. Okay, because your gift, your energy, your light is needed, right? Especially nowadays. And then after you finish everything, you're going to do your closing gratitude, but I want you to make sure that you don't blow out the candle. I want you to snuff the candle out, right? I want you to snuff out your candle, place your hand over your heart and say, I honor my light. I honor my truth. I honor my gift. I take up space with love, purpose, and power, right? And then I want you to say thank you, thank you, thank you, right? We got that from the book, The Magic Book. And if you haven't gone through my 28 day of gratitude challenge is on this YouTube channel, go back and watch all 28 days. I'm telling you, once you start practicing gratitude, your whole life will shift. Guarantee, because it did for me. And with that being said, guys, in closing, if you're ready to go deeper on your healing and alignment journey, if you're feeling called to work with me one-on-one, then I want you to click the link in the description to book your free clarity call. So let's connect and explore how I can support you in mastering your energy, right? And through that, we're going to be breaking through blocks, okay, and aligning with love, life, abundance, okay, everything that you deserve to call in now and not later. Your next level is waiting for you, okay? So we can do this together if you like. Alrighty, so if you're ready to align your energy and step into what you truly deserve, then book your one-on-one free clarity call with me, and let's see how I can support you on your journey. This is your journey, and I'm supporting you. With that being said, guys, thank you, right? It's the month, it's the first of the month of July. Can you believe it? We are halfway through the year. I need to do a video on just kind of do a mid-year check-in, energy check-in. Okay, and I'll be posting that next. So stay tuned, guys. I want to say thank you so much. Comment below. Are you ready to bring in what you desire for the month of July? If so, comment. Let me hear your thoughts. Okay, talk to me in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great one.